Welcome to SA Chemistry classes. In this video, we are going to deal with class 10 topic corrosion and rancidity. You might have observed that certain metals like iron, copper, aluminium, silver, and gold get tarnished after a long usage. Have you ever thought, why does it happen? Have you ever thought or tried to get into the process of it? Have you ever thought ki how does it prevent it in our daily life? So in this video we are going to answer all these questions by exploring the scientific side of that process. So in a scientific way, the deterioration or that getting dull of a metal is known as corrosion. So now first let us see what do you mean by corrosion. Okay, so basically corrosion is defined as the eating up of a metal, ठीक है, by the action of air, moisture or a chemical such as an acid on their surface. So in other words also we can define corrosion as a deterioration of a metal. One of the foremost example for corrosion that you can observe in your daily life is the rusting of iron. Rusting of iron is a continuous process which ultimately eats up the whole iron object. Since the process is continuous, the corrosion of iron has been given a specific name, that is rusting. Besides the corrosion of iron, certain other metals that we can observe that are getting corroded are aluminium, copper, silver, gold and platinum. Because of all these properties of being getting corroded, all these metals require a lot of maintenance, and that maintenance involves a number of steps which we will discuss now. Let us see the rusting of iron in detail. Basically, rust is defined as the brown flaky substance which get deposited on an iron article after its long exposure towards air and water. When an iron get exposed for a long duration under this condition, chemically it results in the formation of Fe2O3.XH2O, that is hydrated iron third oxide. It is known as the chemical formula of rust, and hence we can also write it as a rust. As we have seen that rusting of iron requires the presence of air and water. Hence, the condition necessary for the rusting are air and water. Air in form of oxygen. So, when iron is exposed to oxygen and water for a considerable time, it results in a chemical reaction and hence led to the formation of a rust. Chemically, if we consider this reaction is a type of redox reaction. Redox reaction, as we have already seen in my first video where we have dealt that redox reaction is a combination of oxidation and reduction. Since in the process an addition of oxygen to the iron takes place, the process of rusting of iron is also known as redox reaction. In that rusting of iron leads to the eating up of metal, it has a number of harmful effects. It leads to weaken the iron articles just like of railings, car bodies, bridges and ships, etc. All these harmful effects led us to invent some of the methods which helps in the prevention of rusting. So, one of the common method by which we can prevent rusting is by painting. This is considered as one of the most common method of preventing rusting which we are implying in our daily life. Second is by applying grease. This is one of the common method which we are utilizing in machines and all, where we are applying the grease to the rare parts which helps in preventing of the rusting in the machinery articles. Third method is the galvanization. This is one of an important chemical method where we prevent rusting of iron by coating it with zinc, one of the most reactive method in comparison to iron. Now you would be thinking how a metal can prevent a corrosion of a metal. Since zinc being more reactive when get applied to iron, so when that article come in contact with that particular subject, zinc get react in place of iron. This results in the prevention of iron leading to the deterioration of zinc metal. In this way, galvanization helps in removing or slowing down the process of rusting. By the time it gets diminishes, we can again apply this process. Next method is by tin plating or chromium plating. This is also a type of a coating only where we apply this coating of chromium and tin on some of the articles of iron. Last is by alloying. Alloying is a method where the iron is get mixed with some of the other substances which lowers the rusting quality of that iron. Now let us see the next topic, that is rancidity. Rancidity is another type of an oxidation reaction that is occurring in our daily life. You might have observed certain times that chips or the edible deep fried food material, when kept in an open air, they get moistened and start giving bad smell. So, have you ever thought how does it happen? What is the name of that process? The name of that process is nothing but the rancidity. So, rancidity is defined as the condition which is produced by the oxidation of fat and oils present in the food that results in an unpleasant smell and taste. This unpleasant smell and taste helps you to detect the presence of rancidity in any of the oil containing food. Certain methods which are applied for the prevention of such reaction in the food articles are: first, addition of antioxidants. Antioxidants are the substances which works against the oxygen and helps in the prevention of an oxidation reaction. Certain antioxidants that we can utilize are BHA and BHT. BHA is defined as the butylated hydroxyanisole, whereas BHT is defined as butylated hydroxytoluene. These are the two carbon compounds which are utilized for the prevention of rancidity. Certain other methods which can be utilized for the prevention of rancidity are: first, by packing the food material in nitrogen gas. Next, by keeping food in refrigerators. Next, by storing food in airtight containers, and last but not the least, by storing food away from light. So, these are some of the methods which can be utilized for prevention of the rancidity in our daily life. Thank you.